And the governor also mentioned he's received a lot of questions about extra on-the-job protections like bulletproof windows in patrol vehicles.
Yeah, and tonight several state lawmakers are calling for that. A proposed law would help pay for that bulletproof glass, and eventually they would retrofit every police vehicle in the state. And our Capitol correspondent Kimberly Howard is live outside the Schenectady Police Department right now.
Kimberly, officers have some concerns.
They do, Cody and Liz. They say that it could drastically change the way a police vehicle is driven, making it more difficult to handle because of bulletproof glass's weight. They also say that it could be dangerous if there's a bad accident because it could hamper the jaws of life.
That's just a terrible thing.
It's being called an assassination. Two police officers shot at close range as they sat in their police car in Brooklyn.
It's a jungle out there. The prey is our police and our cops and our law enforcement officials, and there's a lot of predators out there.
To help stop those predators, Assemblyman Jim Tedisco is pushing to retrofit all police cars in the state with bulletproof glass.
If we had those bulletproof glass windows, I have to believe those two gentlemen, the best and the bravest, would be alive today.
Schenectady Police Lieutenant McCracken agrees, but he says bulletproof glass could do more harm than good.
More police officers die in the line of duty from motor vehicle accidents than they do being shot.
And he says using equipment like the jaws of life could be more difficult if an injured police officer is encased in bulletproof glass.
The ability to remove them from the vehicle, especially if the doors are damaged, you can't just rip open, break out the windows anymore and remove somebody. You know, our vehicles are all equipped with cages, so you can't go in through the back and you can't go in through the windshield. So how do you get somebody out?
If they think it's a secure situation for the President of the United States, he's a pretty important guy, I would think that they think it can be secure and very helpful to the men and women who make us safe every day.
There are also other concerns about the added weight.
It's going to need an upgrade in suspension because now we're putting extra pounds on the vehicle, the wear and tear on the engine, the transmission, all those other things. Including money.
The Schenectady Police Department has more than 30 vehicles in their fleet, and with estimated retrofitting costs of $5,000 to $15,000 a cruiser, that adds up. Now, there isn't a final price tag on this yet. Tedisco says they would start retrofitting the vehicles within the NYPD and then start paying for the vehicles for state police, eventually then funding vehicles like this at the Schenectady Police Department. And he does have an idea to pay for all of this. More on that coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, we're live in Schenectady. Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.